getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Jackie Hillman gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Popped him up. Mauer waits on it. 1 down.
Batting second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hillman is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19, Chris
In
Davis.
now for the O's, Chris Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door, is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now a swing by Davis and a ground ball out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Jacob Carper will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that,
Leading
you
off for
better
the
have a
Astros.
strong throwing arm.
First baseman,
Stepping into the box,
number
30. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Batting second, center fielder.
Next
number
up for the
70.
Astros, number 70. He stands in for the first time in this one. First offering on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. Lays off 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Snare over to his right. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Here's Manny Machado now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Josh Snare will be next. The 3-1 hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Josh Snare, he'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7th, catcher Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Snare leads off first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, left fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Snare leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. De Aza, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading off for the
number
Astros.
3. He's ready for his first
baseman,
AB here in this one.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting 5th, catcher Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on it. From the stretch, a fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. You broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 1-0. In the dirt. And oh, the throw's behind him and he can't knock it down. So he moves all the way up to third here. A man at third with one away. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with two strikes now.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the third inning on the show. So coming to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Ben Revere. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Revere is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Soft liner towards center. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
He's good. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's Howie Kendrick as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lee sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Revere, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line towards center field. Number 70 is there, and he has it for the out.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Revere is off of first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Revere, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Manny Machado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Revere rides off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Josh Snare, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Davis on second. Machado at first. 2 out in the inning. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros 0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning with big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup?
Batting ninth.
Even the 8, 9
Second
hole hitters are
baseman.
solid big league
Kyle.
players.
You know, Mark, these
Seager.
days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
A dive, but he's back. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Stanton on at first, nobody out. One and one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes De Aza. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Now batting, number 30.
Standing in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Seager, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Houston after this. Digging in, Matt Wieters. He
Leading
flew
off for
out in his
Baltimore.
last at-bat.
Catcher.
One of the keys to
Matt
securing a win,
Wieters.
they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Missed with a breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home to Wieters. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Alejandro De Aza is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Alejandro De Aza. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batting.
really sharp out there, guys.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Stepping up now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Cox. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance. Number
off the
70.
fourth for the
He's
Astros.
0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder,
Things not looking very
number
good so
70.
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
The right
off base,
fielder,
and that's
number 8.
just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball. But no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Ben Revere. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ben Revere.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Seager, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Second baseman number 47, Howie Kendrick.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
This one's down to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Riding in once again, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Lee is off at first with 2 away. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, making it an even 250 for his career as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Seager will wait on the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hey. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
There's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, right fielder.
Ready once again, Josh Snare. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 30. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 70 waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 70.
Digging in once again, number 70. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Misses up and in. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Number 3.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 64.
Number 3 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here we go, guys. Come on. Let's go, Astros!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
In now for the O's, Ronnie Rodriguez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's taken strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ben Revere. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Number 3 ranging into the outfield. Here's Howie Kendrick. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Wieters at second. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's obvious these guys were talking in the dugout trying to figure this guy out, and it finally happened. They've seen all his stuff. They know how he wants to attack, and they anticipated that pitch. Hard to surprise hitters this late into an outing.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Johan Esposito will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Johan Esposito. Now batting
into the box, Adam Jones. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Baltimore. Next up for the Stros,
leading off for the Astros,
struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now, David Lee. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cox stands at first with one out. Throw over to first, and the runner back. From the stretch. Fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Missed with a slider.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Cox, base runner at first with one out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus.
Hitter,
but now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Cox over at second. Lee is over at first with one away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Snare has a play. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Runner's back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. high and deep down the left field line. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More to come from Houston after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He went down on strikes last time up.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The third base.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Lee moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Josh Snare.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Snare. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Astros 2.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
will come on in
Now
relief as
pitching
he'll
for the
make his
Orioles,
second appearance of the
number
season
29,
so far.
Tommy Hunter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 30.
Leading off for the
He'll start
Astros,
the inning, and we're back to the
first
top of the
baseman,
order, but they haven't
number
looked too
30.
dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Rodriguez loves it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 70.
At the plate, number 70. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty. One man out. In there, 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle
Now
like they have at the plate all day,
number 3.
you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
As a look, now the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
So here's Joe Mauer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Snare is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's Alejandro De Aza, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken high, but still a strike. Back up the middle. Lee up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ronnie Rodriguez, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Lee is under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 6-2. Ubaldo Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ubaldo Jimenez.
Leading off the inning, Gary Cox.
Leading
they'll
up
need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now.
Ball 2.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Hard ground ball to third. Machado is there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee, who's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
One's the count.
Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The batter, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-2 the final total today. The Baltimore Orioles used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 64 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.